I was just watching, and again, I apologize to him if he ever sees this clip, but when it's just showing like his hand, and I was watching like how fast he was clicking the mouse, I was like, I've been there. Like you're just so mad, your hand is like click, 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 click. You're clicking on like 10 things a second.
See, I thought you were gonna talk about the key pieces raining from the air like a Lego.
I will say, as mad as I've ever been, and it happens, I'm not going to deny that, I have never, in my recollection, intentionally broken a piece of equipment.
Have you ever accidentally?
Yeah, but the accidents were not in moments of rage. You know, it was like my controller wires under my computer chair, and then I rolled a little bit, and then the controller fell off the desk and broke or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I threw a Xbox 360 controller when we beat Manus, but it was out of joy.
That was pageantry, right?
Yeah. So. Well, I was just hyped. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Do you have you do have input?
I
okay. Do. All righty. Well, I'll throw a little slash marker in here on my end.
Do you think, Ryan, if you had to guess, do you think the average person, average gamer, has smashed a controller, keyboard, or mouse?
No.
Okay.
But I think that in a group of 8 friends, we all had one friend who just maybe didn't have the best control of their emotions, and everybody who knows that person knows who they were in their friend group.
That's fair.
I've told this story before, and I apologize because I told it like a week ago on my own stream. But even in college, I used to play N64 Smash Bros. With this guy who knew the mechanics of the game inside out, right? And one time I was beating him, and he just like threw the controller down on the hardwood table after I killed him. It was like, I don't even know why I play this when you're always player 1 anyway. And I like on the N64 Smash Bros, the person that's in controller port 2, if you enter an input at the same time, the exact same frame, controller 1 gets priority.
Are you kidding me?
He was like he basically was like, the only reason you're winning is because you're plugged into controller port 1. And he was like 22 years old at the time. But anyway.
I didn't know that. And then that doesn't make any sense though.
I guess it was just like the last tiebreaker, right? Like if you're a frame ahead, then every move has like a window it comes out in. But if you do it at the exact same time, then it comes down to port priority.
Okay.
Notice anything? Notice anything?
You did it. You did it all.
Look at that. At least on the A side.
Well, let's stay A side.
Pardon me?
Let's stay A side. Let's not go to the off tracks.
I agree. You gotta do. I mean, if we're gonna do 2 runs, which we probably have time for, I love a little warm up run. Like I don't mind doing a little cane run.
Yeah, let's get a little warm. It's kind of like, you know, back in the day when you were on the basketball team, you started doing push-ups and jumping jacks.
See, I need to get that story from my mom. I'm not that embarrassed about it, but the way I understand it, I was doing push-ups, but it looked like I was trying to fornicate with the gymnasium floor. Something like that.
Hey.
I gotta dude, though, I was a layup master.
Yeah, you know what? I could see that because it's just math.
I respect the fundamentals of basketball. The dunks, come on, man. Like, who cares? Like, there's no skill. The layup, it's all technicals.
Wait, but how would you run on your tiptoes?
Oh yeah,
really?
That's how people normally run, right? Is like on the balls of their feet.
Yeah, but not on the tiptoes.
Oh, I don't run on the tiptoes like in a full ballet pose. That's a little much.
Yeah, but that's how you walk.
I walk on the balls of my feet.
Now it's called honesty hour here. Our first warm up run is honesty hour.
Sure, yeah.
So let's just talk about how you walk, because right. I've seen it. It's been years, but I've seen it.
Right, it hasn't changed.
Yeah. So I mean,
there's been no recent evolutions. Sometimes if I'm walking uphill for a while and my calves get sore, I try to pivot to the normie walk, and I can make it work for a couple of blocks, but I always default to the muscle man.
But when you normie walk, do you have to think like, oh, I have to normie walk.
I do, yeah. I have to heel strike and then roll it forward.
So your default is tiptoe.
That's correct, yes.
Is there any science behind that?
I don't know what context I guess you're asking.
Like, is it like a genetic trait that makes you walk on your toes? Is it like a learned behavior?
Here's what I can't say.
Yeah.
I can't say it's genetic or learned. It doesn't really matter here, I suppose. But I will say my mom also, like, if she's not consciously thinking about it, she does it as well. So either maybe I picked it up behaviorally, or maybe I picked it up genetically. Maybe we, just have such freaking yoked calves that, like, they get so tight in the calf that we feel like we gotta walk differently to augment. I have no idea, honestly.
Yeah, but I think you have yoked calves, which you do, because of how you walk.
I think that's true as well. Yeah. But I will say honestly,
Ooh,
like,
Eddie room.
Oh, we do have Eddie room.
Sorry.
I think it's hard to fix because, like, there's other people that are saying, like, they have the same thing and they tried to fix it when they were younger. I actually had I had casts put on both of my legs that fixed my ankles into like a flexed position. Let's just blow this up for a sec because this button could be popped here. And then, like, after the casts came off, well, go ahead. After the casts came off at 6 weeks later, I walked normally for like 10 minutes and then immediately was like, I'm back on my BS again.
Wait, how long were you in a cast for?
6 weeks.
That's a significant time.
Yeah, it was. It was fine.
I think
it was the summer though. It was pretty hot.
Dude, it's like the DMX album.
People, you ever have a cast you get like a fork stuck in it? Anyways,
what?
You never hear about that? People, like, they get itchy in their cast, so they like shove a fork or a chopstick down it, and then it gets stuck in there until it gets taken out.
I'm pretty fortunate. I've never been in a cast. Is that the only time you've been in a cast?
It is. I've never broken a bone.
Wait, so the doctors convinced your parents to put you in cast to augment your walking?
Yeah, it was like, it was the accepted kind of treatment for it back in the...
How old were you?
In the 1990s. I was 12, 11 or 12.
Okay.
It was 2000.
I used to have these things in my shoes. Ooh, nice. They were like, what's
Dr. Scholl's?
No, they're made out of plastic. What's a word for plastic that's not plastic?
Polymer.
Something like that. But they were like, I had them in my shoes. They were called lifts, and they were supposed to make my feet curved. But
why did you want curved feet though?
Because I think I have flat feet. So like in your foot, do you have a curve in it? It looks like skier's heel or something.
Yeah, I have like an arch, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I have an arch.
Oh, I see. So you needed some arch support.
Well, not support, but like, I think
you could just wait. Just let's get the HP first, just in case.
I think think about it's like very rudimentary. It's like, you see the people on TikTok who put a bunch of rubber bands around a watermelon.
Yeah,
I think it's the same principle.
Yeah, I think so. It's like one of those square watermelons. If you grow it in a box, then it'll grow into the shape of a cube.
Yeah. But speaking of, I think I told you this. In 3rd grade, I had to read a biography. So I read the biography of Grant Hill. Should we just leave or fight?
Yeah, let's fight for the key piece.
Okay.
While we're here, you can get this guy to walk on the spikes, and then he takes a ton of damage.
Ooh, okay.
He just takes a little finesse, especially with 2 people, because I don't know what causes the targeting, but.
So I was reading Grant Hill's 3rd grade biography, so it was written for 3rd graders, and he was growing so fast as a kid. He went to the doctor, and the doctor told his parents that they wanted to break both of his legs so he would stop growing. And this is his parents. His parents were like, no. And then I think about what if they did? Then maybe you wouldn't have been an NBA player. All right.
I think probably he wouldn't have been an NBA player. They were like, "Are you crazy? This is our meal ticket."
But that's like not that long ago for doctors to be like saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean they you realize like, you know, they're just doing their best with what they got, right? Like they it feels like at the time they have the answer, but then you look back on it later and you're like, I'm not totally sure. So let's get a Steam sale. That's like a gimme.
Okay.
And I think we should buy the gift and then use it in the secret room because that's where like the best items show up, as you know.
Okay. Have you ever like in your head? Ooh.
I'll take.
Yeah, I knew you'd take that.
Well, you took Guppy's
No, I knew you'd take it. Have you ever, has a doctor ever told you something and you're like, let me look it up on WebMD, or do you always just take what the doctor says? Like, yeah, I'll do it.
I haven't been in too many situations where I think that I've had to second guess my doctor's opinion, I suppose.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like I've never gone to my doctor for something and then been like, I don't believe you. I will say, because people are going to be like, you should trust your doctor. You should. More than yourself or like WebMD for sure. Yeah, go for it. However, what do you think about this, by the way? Where do you like the path from here?
I like going beast path.
Beast path is true ending, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we just go straight down then.
Yeah.
But you know, you get to sometimes you might need a second opinion.
Eddie room.
There's another Eddie room. Would you look at that?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not in the regular habit of questioning doctors, but there was one time, and it was like I wouldn't call it a traumatic experience, but it was a traumatic experience. Like I don't know how much I want to say, but my mom had had a really bad heart attack like 7 years ago, and like there was a lot of people in and out of the rooms, and like I heard what the doctor said, and then the nurse came in and said something different, and I chimed. I'm like, that's not what was said, and then my sister got mad at me, but I'm like, you know, you're just trying to. I think like when you're in a situation like that, you're probably just like a little angry or on edge, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when doctors talk, like I used to not listen or pay attention, but just do what they say. Now I'm like a little more tuned in. 1, 2, 3, get them.
We can just walk into that. Oh, dude, that's so good. So you should buy. I think you should buy pretty much everything now.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, dude, there you go.
Should we drop?
Oh, sorry. Just Tomo, can you can meow at me if you want, buddy, but can you get out of the cords? There you go. Thank you. What is this? Chance just saying Monka S to this trinket, so you may want to.
Okay. How did we get 2 of those?
Because we both started as Kane.
Oh, okay.
But also Kane, only good pills.
Ooh,
right.
Okay.
Well, good to know.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can get crap doctors for sure. Like I watched this documentary on oxycodone.
That's like a painkiller.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the one that is being blamed for like a lot of the rise in like the opioid crisis and stuff like that. And there were doctors out there that were just, you know, they were prescribing people like, you know, 20 pills a day of extra strength oxycodone.
Can I hit you with the Ryan? But why?
Yeah. Well, it's because they were like diagnosing like recovering. Yeah, dude, I think that's a keep for sure.
2 to go.
Like recovering heroin addicts and stuff like that. So they already had like a high opioid tolerance. But even still, like, you know, looking back, I bet they're probably like, that's a little much.
So because they had like a high pain tolerance, they gave them a pain pill that would go above their pain tolerance?
Well, no.
Oh.
Because they had a high tolerance to that kind of painkiller. A dose that would put a normal individual, like, you know, to sleep for good. Yeah.
Comatosity.
Exactly. Also, yes, they and then there were like kickbacks from the Purdue Pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. But I got a good feeling about that first one. Glad I took. Let's get angel deals. I think they're better. And yeah, we can bounce here.
Okay.
But there's also like there's been times I really like my family doctor, like our general practitioner. But there's definitely been times where I'm like, like one time I was like, hey, like we're flying to Japan and like I'd like to sleep on the plane. Is there any way I could get like an Ambien? And she was like, yeah, sure. And then she went into the back and just gave me like 12 free samples of Ambien. And I was like, like, it just seems like this is one of those things where it's like I get hooked on the Ambien and then all of a sudden I'm starting to take it like every night just to be able to fall asleep. So I was very, very careful with those.
I will say, out of the two of us, although I've been reading a Star Wars book for a year and a half, I think you're more of a bookworm, so you take it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think we can't get bookworm out of this, unfortunately.
You can though.
I can, yeah. But I don't think we both can, unfortunately. But I kind of want to stick with the trinket box. So if you want Book of Revelations over Guppy's head, feel free.
Wait, so what did you do? So you took one. What did you do with the other pills? Because that's another problem, right?
I split them all in half. And then because I read all these horror stories, like I had never taken Ambien before, so I looked it up before I went on the flight, and it was like there's stories of people taking Ambien and then becoming like violent and like
I mean, it's
psychotic.
not funny, but I just pictured you getting violent. Sorry.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I don't want to mess with this stuff, right? So like I didn't even take it on the flight, but there were a couple of times that I guess there were like 24 times over the course of a couple of years where I took like half a pill when I was having trouble falling asleep. And it does, I mean, it knocks you out. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, you should buy whatever you want because you get the stats for it. I think it's there's no wrong decision here, I think. Let's put it that way.
So wait, so people, like, did they say the percentage of people who became violent after taking it?
No, I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty low because it's a very commonly prescribed drug. So if it happened all the time, let's just check a secret room here.
Okay.
I'm sure there would be like tons of way more stories, but definitely. And I mean, there's a subreddit r/Ambien where like the people post on it when they're on Ambien or like the aftermath of being on Ambien. And they genuinely, for real, like there's stuff that's like, I forget what they call it, but they get like addicted to shopping while they're on Ambien, and then they wake up and have like a bunch of random stuff like at their doorstep that they ordered on Amazon when they were under the influence. They call it like it's either the walrus or the whale or something like that. They go like
Ambien primicity. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I'm just gonna keep it there.
Speaking of Ambien, though,
the walrus.
I had do you ever have a vivid dream?
I have. I've had some vivid dreams.
So I had a monk-ass vivid dream about Thumb Dog last night, and I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I should like run it by him first.
Okay.
Maybe I should.
Why don't you run it by me first?
Well, so it's really kind of sad. Should we take that?
I don't even know what it is, man.
Number magnet. So like, no, I gotta run it by him first before I say it.
Okay.
It's kind of bad.
This is good. You can take if you want.
Okay. It's basically like I'm now worried about him, if that makes sense. Like, you ever dream like, oh, something bad happens to someone, and then in real life you wake up, you're like, oh, I need to check in on this person, make sure they're okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of what it is.
I mean, whether it's logical or not, sometimes you wake up with like an emotional hangover from a dream, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, like you wake up and you're like, oh, why do I tell this story now and then, but every once in a while I have like a recurring dream where I murdered somebody, but it's not like the dream is not me killing them. The dream is just me wrestling with the guilt of having committed the murder and then being like, oh, any day now, like the cops are going to come take me away. I think you should take, because you got like it'll scale nicely with tech, I think.
Okay. I think you should take, because it'll scale nicely with Holy Mantis.
Oh, thank you. But then like I wake up and for like 20 seconds I feel like garbage, and I'm like, oh man, this might be like my last day as a free man. And then I have to think to myself, I'm like, wait, I haven't committed any murders. And then I'm like, oh, okay, and then I just eat breakfast.
All right, since you brought it up, and this is very Monka to talk about,
spam in the chat.
Okay.
but hypothetically, let's say like there was an alternate reality that was also reality. Do you think you could I don't know if this is just for entertainment purposes. Do you think you could get away with murder? No, with your intellect?
I don't think it's an intellect thing. I mean, from watching like a lot of true crime stuff, like it doesn't matter who takes that.
Hold on, I gotta donut wall you.
Oh yeah, no problem.
TJF Martins, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate the
I mean,
support.
I don't think I'm detail oriented enough. If I wanted to get away with murder, I'm positive that my carelessness would lead to a situation where I left like some DNA, like maybe some semen around. Wait, let me just see what's going on. Okay, yeah. You should go.
Yeah, let me go.
Oh wait, I got a holy mantle. I'm sorry. Hey. All right. You take these, obviously. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm the kind of person that like has it like under control in that regard. I think if I ever committed murder, I'm pretty sure it would be like the Hob keyboard smash, right? Like it would be a crime of passion, and then like 3 seconds afterwards, I would be like, I feel bad forever now.
All right, let me. What if? No, this is Monk to say, but what if someone like deleted your Isaac save file?
I would not murder them. No.
I mean, but maybe punch them.
I would probably just be like, I wish you hadn't done that, and then I would like download another one.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be yours.
That's okay. It's it's just data.
Yeah, but it's your ones. Hold on, let me drop my 6 here.
Okay. You want to go back for something?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah. You picked it up there.
Let's dump this.
That's not what you're looking for. I think. Here, I'll give you another one.
No, I was gonna dump it there.
In the next room, I'll give you another one. Don't even worry about it.
But I wanted the 6. Now, if we get hit, we get teleported, right?
No, I think it's if you use your space bar. No, wait, it is if you get hit. I think you're right on that one. One of the many trinkets I don't pick up. There you go. You can take that son of a gun right there.
Rock tinted. So you don't think you could like Dexter a situation?
I don't think it would come easily to me. Let's put it that way. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not one of those people who like fantasizes about like, oh man, and I know exactly how I would do it. I'm just saying it's a lot easier for me, I think, just to like live and let live.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then maybe I don't know, like own them in like 20 years or something like that. when they least expect it, give them the old I Tanya.
What's the I Tanya?
Smash their kneecap with a golf club in advance of the Olympics.
That's a good movie. You ever see it?
Oh, it's a great movie. It's a fantastic film. Margot Robbie,
Margot Robbie's in The Big Short.
No more. She is in The Big Short.
All right.
You know what else she's in?
What?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
Like, make up your mind. What are you? Are you long or are you short?
It took me a second to catch up to you on that one. All right.
Just wish you'd keep consistent principles. Okay, this is our angel deal, guaranteed.
She's also in the Quentin Tarantino movie.
She is. In fact, I'd say she's the heart and soul of the film. You get it?
I do get it.
It's a foot joke.
Wait, what? So when you first watched Royale with Cheese, what's that movie called?
Pulp Fiction.
Eddie, room for you. Yeah.
Oh,
did you know like what the guy dressed up like an Isaac character was all about, or did you have to look it up?
I saw Pulp Fiction for the first time as a go for it. As I think I was 17 or 18.
Okay.
So I was aware. I mean, I wouldn't say I had the specifics down, and I would say I still don't. But I was like, this is some kind of, wee
Yeah. Okay.
Like one of those. I knew it was something along those lines.
Propansia?
You should not take because your shot is electrons. It doesn't synergize with electrons.
Diplopia.
Oh, you should definitely take diplopia though.
Okay. And when are we using it?
You could use it now, but I think you should just buy.
Okay.
Like I think you should just buy this stuff. Yo, I got a dono while you for a second.
Okay.
All right, we're back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I mean, I love some of the trinkets in this game, but I could hold on to this for you temporarily.
Yeah.
Why not?
So you knew, so you had an idea what it was. See, I thought that might have been one of those movies you watched when you were 11 and you didn't really know.
No, I shouldn't say. I think I saw it when I was actually maybe like 16 for the first time. So I was in high school now that I think about it.
Was there anything like that you ever watched as a kid and you didn't know what it was and you asked, but it was...
All the... Ooh, dude.
What is that?
There's no need to double this, but this is Pog.
What is that?
I think that's Star of Bethlehem, which is... once we get it, I mean, you're gonna love it. I'm not gonna tell you yet what it is.
Okay.
But get ready, because like it's fun.
Should we double it? Why don't we double it?
I don't think the double matters. You know what? Chat says it stacks. Okay. Well, with a question mark. But whatever, just go for it.
Why don't you take one? I take one.
Yeah, we'll take one each. Now they shouldn't matter. But you see, oh, dude, yours has BFF, so it's a little bigger. It looks like me before the surgery. Yeah, you should take both, I think, because I have a holy mantle.
Watch this. Watch this putt.
Well, that's not fair. Cheap. So these things, when you stand in the aura, they give you a huge buff, and for your tiers, they might actually make you homing as well.
Okay.
And let's go back and I mean, you can just I know that pill, that's power pill, but it doesn't matter. Don't sweat it too much.
Yeah.
So they also they track to where the boss is.
Oh.
So you can use it as like map control, and I'll just swap you right here, and I even left you a full charge there. Look at that. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Don't call me late for supper. We should try and get you an H up though.
With Holy Mantle, I feel like I'm pretty set, but I wouldn't say no necessarily. I'm just gonna drop one of these.
Look at that.
It's gonna be good.
Full melt
for sure. And then it's not bad, but the real value I think is like when you're fighting like the beast, for example. I think on the first wave of the beast, you're just gonna do like a stupid amount of damage because the star stays in a room where what the heck is
what
this?
Are those?
Here, let me touch one, just in case it hurt. Oh, jeez, I'll take one of these.
You take it, yeah. You take it.
Yeah.
What is that?
I unlocked those yesterday, apparently.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just good. It's especially, dude, if you get that item on greedier mode, where you can, like, the star just stays on the map, and then you just stand still and go like...
Well, why do I have these things?
Oh, your trinket gives you souls every floor, or wisps every floor.
You don't
The
say.
only thing you don't really need... I think you'd be better off with the wisps, honestly. The only thing I don't like about the star is that it's, like, slow as molasses. So, like, we're probably gonna outpace it.
Oh, I see. Like it's coming through the door now.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Like we could wait for it, but also like, who cares, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we got places to be. But in terms of Pulp Fiction, I'm trying to think. Most of the movies that like I shouldn't have seen, I was pretty paranoid. Like I thought horror movies when I was a child actually had like a power over like if a movie was scary enough, it could kill you dead.
Oh.
So I didn't watch horror movies very much as a child.
Oh, sure, sorry. I thought it was double.
I mean, it's, you know, I
thought we each get an item.
The run's good enough. It literally does. And we should let Bumbo pick him up because he's already like BFF'd and everything. Like this guy, He's styled out of his freaking gourd, man.
Okay.
But I forgot what I was.
You're saying horror movies were real?
Yeah, so I didn't watch that much spooky stuff, but I still I watched like sci-fi action movies as a kid that scared the crap out of me. Like Independence Day, Starship Troopers, and Lost in Space each gave me like probably a week of nightmares.
What's bad about Lost in Space? I've never seen it.
Near the end of the movie, Gary Oldman transforms into like a half man, like a half spider. And the CGI is really bad. Like, the movie is bad to begin with. The CGI is horrible, but as a kid, I was like, what the heck, man? What if I, like, turn into a spider, or this guy, like, bites me, turns me into a spider? Like, oh, that'll work nicely. I'll go first, you go second. Maybe it's good. I think it's good, honestly. I'd rather have two... Okay.
That's a big one.
Your speed is so much higher.
Okay.
Let's just get against the wall here, and then yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe I jumped a little. It's okay.
I trust you more. I trust you more in correction. Did we drop a trinket? Yeah, we dropped one.
You don't need to drop one.
Why?
I already got the tainted characters unlocked.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just force of habit.
Look, I appreciate the check, because I forget that stuff all the time. I got a lot of Isaac episodes coming out this week where I just go the wrong way. So
that happens sometimes.
But like, hey, I'm not a game designer. Just I think you could take that, yeah. Just hypothetically, I think like maybe we're at the point where if you pick up the Polaroid, maybe it shouldn't spawn the crawl space to send you downwards, because like the number of times you would want the Polaroid and then to end the game at the crawl space is 0, and the number of times that you'll accidentally just take the wrong path because you're absentmindedly talking about like Pootie Tang is higher.
What happened to Rob Schneider? What's he doing now?
He has his own sitcom. I don't know if it's been
about Rob
yet. Yeah, it's called Real Rob. And then I think he's one of those comedians who like isn't funny, so instead he became like a political commentator over the course of the past couple of years. I mean, that's I don't think you can benefit from the razor blades. So 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. There we go. I threw a little stutter step in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just keep in mind we got to get the Fool card though. So we need to find that tinted skull.
Skull tinted. We don't miss tinted.
Great play on my part. Yeah, Rob Schneider. I don't know. I think he still does like some of the Adam Sandler stuff, but no. Yeah.
In Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler movies, he only casts the same actors. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a sick gig.
To be that guy who says they were cones. Wait, there was a super rock tinted. Watch, go back. See that little baby X right here? See it? Upper left corner.
What the?
See, it's double rock. What is that?
Whoa, go ahead to the victor, go the spoils.
I never see those. Mrs. Julia Gulia. What movie is that? Wedding Singer.
Is that Wedding? Oh yeah, I was thinking of Wedding Crashers.
What happened?
I mean, I think, dude, being his friend would be pretty sick, I think. Okay, hear me out here. This takes a sec. You should buy Trinket Smelter.
Okay.
Which is the cauldron, the bubbling cauldron.
Yes.
Then you should give it to me by picking up Book of Revelation, or just drop it back down, and then I'll use that. Then you can pick it up again and use the battery to smelt your existing good trinket.
Okay.
And then swap them back.
Okay.
I think I'll stick with what I got, but this is good stuff. And I think you should buy this out, basically.
Can I ask you one thing? Why didn't you just buy it? Actually, you take this pill. Why didn't you buy it first and use it?
Because you have Keeper's Sack. So every time you spend money on something, you get permanent stats.
Oh,
Like every time you, even if you buy this red heart, oh, you can't afford it, but or you have too much HP. But every time you buy something, you get a nice little bonus out of it. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Check this out. You ready?
yeah.
We play that 2 times. Bumbo's getting fat. You love to see it. Then buy the red heart.
Ooh.
Oh, it didn't give you anything there. Never mind. I'm just gonna just walk down here so Bumbo can snag this. Come on, man. Dude, for real?
What are we hoping for here?
Well, he's got to level up. Oh,
We got an Eddie room.
yeah. To what end though? Okay, I'm no longer comfortable doing this.
Okay. What about our Eddie
Get me out of
room?
here. We don't need it. I don't think it's.
We're gonna get Godhead though.
We'll just get it on the Angel deal instead.
Okay.
If it's all the same to you.
It's the Ace of Spades.
You have the Ace of Spades?
No,
it's all the same to me.
Yeah, you win something. Yeah. How many songs do you know just because of Rock Band and Guitar Hero?
130.
Really? Like you never would have heard. Ooh, look at that, man. You kidding me?
Oh. Okay. It doesn't matter what we get.
But
I would say you should get the negative. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
Beautiful. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
That's fantastic. And then just let me walk into the door so I lose the Polaroid.
Okay.
And then you keep the negative, which is a nice damage upgrade.
Can we risk the Eddie room?
We don't know how much HP we have. I don't think it's so wise.
Quad shot.
Hey! I don't know who should take it, but we're not doing it. Oh, well, there you go. We're not doing anything with the money anyway. Might as well send it.
How about Eddie? Let me offer you Eddie room. In return, I'll give up my health.
But you're gonna need my health as well, I think. But then the other thing, this item's garbage. Just for okay, I hate it. We have no reason to do. We're gonna win.
Godhead is the reason.
We don't need Godhead.
Well, let's just tickle some fancy. Just trust me. Just trust me.
Okay.
I have at least 6 hearts.
Okay.
So as long as
I just don't know why. Like, it's literally like if you're a billionaire, I guess you're going to the casino because it's fun.
Did you just take a heart?
Yes, because I have no hearts because I was feeding your Bumbo.
2, 3, 4. Excuse me, Bumbo. Wait, why can't I pick that up?
You're at full HP. You're just losing spirit hearts.
6.
I mean, it's going pretty well. I can't deny that.
Don't. All right.
Well, you still can't pick it up. I'm picking the HP up then. I can't pick it up either.
Okay, that's enough, right? We have one more, or is that it?
Yeah, I think we go one more. We get either spirit hearts or coins.
Okay.
Oh, one more after this. We get spirit hearts or coins.
It's the Eddie room fallacy. Wait, where's our diamonds at? Oh, they're at the.
They're in the boss room.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Okay, can you pick up red hearts? Yeah, you pick up those red hearts first. I suppose you could pick up every single spirit heart as well.
I mean, well, to the victor go the spoils.
And the item.
What? You didn't want to play Eddie room? You're like, oh, I don't want to ask her on a date, and then I ask her on a date and be like, hey, can I come halvesies? I'm like, no, we're having our chicken fingers.
What does that even mean?
You wanted to be the third wheel.
No, I'm just, I want to do what's best for the run.
That was what's best for the run. Right?
It was, but we only know that in hindsight is what I'm trying to say.
But hindsight, it's easy to say hindsight when you're buying VTI all day.
Well, it's you don't even have to say hindsight when you're buying VTI all day.
Hey, where's my trinket?
You smelted it.
Oh, okay.
On the last floor. Yeah.
We got greedy there.
It worked. I'm not upset. It raised our chances. Although I'm not even sure if you can get tiers upgrades at this point. I think you might be capped, but I don't know how it works with technology. Hey,
I'd say this.
Either way, we can't lose. Yeah, this is a gimme. Dude, I gotta tell you, I guess you probably haven't had the item yet. There's an item in this game. Oh, dude, I forgot. We got shops and item rooms left. There's an item in this game called Genesis.
Okay.
I forget how you unlock it. It might be like via one of the unlocks on Tainted Samson. When you get it, it's a YouTube rocket.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna tell you what it does, but once you find out or chat tells you the mechanic, it's a rocket.
Have you put it up yet?
I think I have, and I had a run yesterday on Twitch where I got it, and it was like one of the best runs I've ever had.
Are you gonna do a thumbnail just of Genesis?
No, I'm an adherent to the Drac model.
But what if
I do every once in a while I look at the Team DG Discord and see the 17 revisions that they put the editors through to get the maximum clickbait.
But you still have access to that?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I got at
I only found out that I was in because I got at everyone's by you like a week and a half ago or something.
I got to get you out of there.
We go ahead, but it doesn't bother me. Anyway, yeah, this is good. You're gonna take the middle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. That's fine. I stuttered too much. I mean, honestly, you might like the straw at this point.
What does it do?
It's like a room AoE attack.
At what cost?
It charges every room, and it gives you it scales proportionally to your damage, and your damage is so good right now.
Okay.
So just give it a try right here. Let's see. It didn't kill them, but it probably one-shot them.
Okay. Isn't that the same thing?
Well, you put them one shot away.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like anytime you get in like a battle royale with a squad mate, even if you just glance them in the toe, you always go like, oh, so they're one shot. It's like you're just trying to convince the other person to get in there and help because you're trying to stoke their greed.
See,
He's one tapped.
It's been so long since Unity. I don't know Pepe hands in chat. Someone asked about Unity this week when I was streaming, and I'm just like, !Unity, because I forgot what it said. And the official word is it's on hiatus indefinitely.
Yeah, indefinite hiatus.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Doesn't matter, I suppose.
Oh. Stop it.
Oh.
Get over it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting the gang back together for a little Warzone, just a little, not weekly, but a little one-off Warzone at some point.
I think when PUBG 2 comes out.
Yeah, it's on the horizon, right?
Yeah.
According to source, dude, just trust me.
Dude, just trust me. Take a mouthful of that.
Just make sure. Oh yeah, you did it. Okay. No worries then. Oh.
Oh. All right. I mean, how do we lose this run? There is a way, but how is it?
Really poor fighting on Dogma could lose us HP.
Okay.
But one of us dying and thus having our DPS, or worse than having our DPS, would be pretty nasty. I think the only way realistically though, that would totally screw us is one of those attacks on Beast just destroys us. Sometimes if you're too close to the Beast's mouth when he does that attack where he creates a tractor beam.
Sorry.
Oh. Then you just get stuck there. But
where are we feeling? I saw that image someone made for you, which was amazing.
Yeah,
about how to find the Uber secret. Show me.
Ooh! It's always diagonal to a main room. So you use it for example, in a position like this, and then you would hope that it's one above this.
Okay.
But apparently there's no secret rooms on the Ascent.
Says
So
we don't trust wiki readers. We test the hypothesism ourselves.
Right, but I trust them on this one. That being said, we have nothing else to do with 2 cracked keys. But 1 cracked key, if you take it home, you do get a 1-up when you go down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's not for nothing.
But could we get any kind of secret red room, like a shop or something?
I'm guessing the answer is, well, you know what?
Let's go find out.
Leave it up to chat. Let's see. No. Yes. 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 Okay. Well, then,
find one.
I agree. Let's give it a try. So I would think if we use it, maybe like come down 1 more, and then like let's just peep this for a sec. This, in my opinion, gives us a great chance.
Okay.
I'll use mine.
Okay.
I have failed you.
Okay. So
Dude,
let me use mine. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Okay. I leave this up to you. I'd like you to get to the victor go the spoils.
Right here, guaranteed. No.
F. So I mean, I left about a billion trinkets on the way up, so there's always a chance.
Okay.
All right, dude, and the same run where I used Genesis, the item that I told you was like one of the best. I mean, it's a YouTube rocket, but it's also like just fun. I also got so many special rooms via the red key. I got like red planetariums, red super shops, red item rooms. Like it was out of control. It was to the moon.
I didn't know there were red planetariums.
Oh, where do you think they found Mars?
In Matt Damon's house?
He does be going to space.
He does.
Now and then. The Martian, Interstellar.
Are you a Matt Damon guy?
I like him.
You like him?
I mean, you must like him.
Yeah. Why must...
Well, you're constantly quoting Rounders and
well, I got a
the other
number.
one. Yes, Good Will Hunting. I like Matt Damon. I find him. I got nothing against him.
Speaking of Matt Damon, yo, that first grade trivia. I mean, if there was ever something I could ever bet on in life, I mean, you had to know going in, it was yours to lose.
I didn't know going in, but let's just say, well, because I don't know, you know, streamers, you never know. Like sometimes you'll watch a streamer for a bit and they'll be like, I dropped out of school in 8th grade. And you're like, I wouldn't have guessed. Sometimes you watch a streamer for a bit and they're like, I have a PhD in astrophysics. And you're like, I wouldn't have guessed. So I didn't know going in, but I would say as soon as I heard the one competitor say in the question, what do you call an animal that only eats plants? When they said, is it the meat one or the salad one? I thought, I thought to myself, maybe we got a chance to run the table on this one. And I will say, I was surprised at some of the wrong answers, but I was very impressed. I thought Connor did a great job. Like
Conor McGregor played?
I defeated Conor McGregor. He did not get to do the wiggly arms celebration dance, but when Connor was like, he snap knew that like the Strait of Gibraltar is what separates the Atlantic Ocean from the Mediterranean Sea. I was like, that's very it took me like 45 seconds of running the map through in my head to think of that. And I was like, I think if the questions had been just distributed a little differently, it could have gone another way, but...
Come on, don't give me the Twitch-approved answer. Give me the one that's in your mind that you're like, suckers, I knew I was going to win the whole thing.
I don't have that answer.
That's humble Ryan right there. Secret shop right here. Secret shop.
Okay. Oh, I see you're looking for a crawl space?
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, take me in. I don't know why so many people are surprised that I knew that France was called Gaul in the Roman times. Like that's one where I'm like, don't. It's not common knowledge. Like I'm not an idiot.
That was a question?
Yeah, but I'm like, yo, you never listened to hardcore history? You never played like Rome Total War or anything like that? You never watched Asterisk and Obelisk? I was like, that's not that's not a rare it's not a rare answer. There you go. It's a one up. It's a one up.
What how many people got that answer right?
It was just me.
So did everyone lose on that question?
No, they lost on I won on an algebra question.
I could see that.
And I gotta say, I had a great time. Yeah.
Well, you won.
It was, yeah.
If you didn't win, would it have been fun?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I mean, I know this is gonna seem like sandbagging, but just genuinely from watching, or from hearing, you should stand in the star, by the way, to maximize your chances.
Yeah.
But from hearing about how the other episodes went, I think I could win in the finals, but I don't think it's a gimmick.
A bunch of people cheat or something?
There was a large cheating controversy, apparently, yes.
And that was pre-emote only in chat?
I think so,
okay.
Which is really funny because it's like, I'm not trying to make this like a financial thing, but it's like $500. It's like a lot of the people being on this are pulling, you know, much more than that on like maybe even an hourly basis.
On their simple wealth deals.
Well, no comment. But thanks for reminding me. I'll do the shout out after this episode. But and the other thing is I'm like some of the questions are like, if you got to cheat to get, you know, like what's 54 plus 36, then I think you just gotta. You'll probably make more clip farming than you would by getting the answer correct, in my opinion. But
so the people that cheated or whatever, was it serious, or were they like, oh, I'm just joking around, but I cheated, or was it a real blowback?
Oh, hold on, catch this. I'm dropping a rune for you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go. And then you can pop it. I mean, on my episode, there was cheating as a bit that was like pre-planned, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But like apparently there was controversy like in earlier weeks where people like won and then admitted afterwards that they were cheating.
Yeah, but were people like, LOL, you cheated in a first grade game, or were they heated?
I don't know. I mean, there were 150,000 people watching. I think any reaction you want to find, I think you'll be able to find it there. But I didn't watch the earlier weeks. But I do know there's a few winners who I think I think they genuinely have like a. Perhaps they might even be considered the favorites to win. I'm up there. I am a favorite. I don't know if I'm the favorite.
See, I would bet the house that you're gonna win, just because I feel like
you don't even know who the other people.
But it doesn't matter. I feel like some people have like, I don't want to call it fake intellect, but you know, like manufactured intellect. I think you have genetic intellect.
Yeah, but you don't know the other people. What if, you know, Ken Jennings is in it?
But he's not, because he doesn't stream.
That's correct. But I'm just saying, like, why you're so confident without having like the knowledge of who the opponents are. I'm just telling you from a probabilistic stand. It's like you're willing to bet on the roulette table without even knowing like how many numbers there are.
Yeah, but I know who's rolling the dice.
You know, Miskip.
No, I'm saying like, all right, who do you want to shoot a free throw blindfolded? Shaq or Steph Curry?
Yes, but you don't know that the other streamers are Shaq.
Well,
They could be Ray Allen.
I'm that confident in Steph Curry. If this were Champions of Fire, I wouldn't feel that way. But this is like,
I take offense to that.
No, but it was fun though.
Oh, I had a great time. Yeah, no, it was good.
That's good.
And I think I'm excited for the finals too. Like, you know, whether I win or lose, I'm stoked. I think we're gonna get a lot further into the questions. Like, I think we on my week we stopped at like 7th grade.
Really?
I forgot which one of these I am.
Is it like 3 strikes and you're out, or how did the other people just got knocked out that early?
Yeah, it's 3 strikes and you're out, and you get occasionally there's like a bonus question, like an extra credit where you can get a strike taken off. There were a few people went out like pretty early, like before the first extra credit came out, I think. But me and Connor and Ludwig were around until middle school, I think. I gotta admit, some of the questions were like they were starting to get a little tougher for sure. To the extent that you're not like most of the time on the 1st to 4th grade questions, all you're thinking is there a trick? Like I don't know how many times I looked at like adding 2 numbers together and going like, I know what this makes. Like if this was not a competition, I would just tell you instantly like what this makes. But then because it's there's some anxiety on the line, I was like, what the hell, man? 54-36? What the? It's 90, right? It's 90.
Please get some dang packs.
Speaking of what the heck, you just toss the ending away, like it's like it's garbage.
No problem. Wow. Oh, read me a story, Daddy.
Yeah, I get something new out of it every time. Oh, you?
Nope. Because I've only seen it that one time.
Oh my gosh, that's a good run.